Like I was in here with Brian, and he actually
sorry to
dropped
interrupt.
it.
Do you guys talk
Oh,
about
hey.
anything pertinent to the case?
No, not at all. Nothing.
Okay, awesome. Senior Officer Jerry Sweets, LSPD, how we doing?
All right,
good.
doing all right.
Not too bad. I'm having a judge come down here, review a few things, and then we'll sit down and talk, okay? Do you guys need any food, any water?
What do we need
You
to
guys
talk
okay?
about?
Well, yeah. What do we need to talk about? He's getting sent on a hut, and he's guilty of his gang shooting.
That's the gang shooting. Nothing to do with it. It's the actual hut charge, which I'm having reviewed by the judge, and if they approve it, you'll be sent up. And if they're like, hell no, this is dumb shit, you'll be released, okay?
Wait, like the charge or the hut?
Not the charge, the hut.
Okay. Because I could talk to you about the charge and why that's stupid, if you want.
Let me speak to the judge, and then we can chat about that, okay?
I mean, while we're here, wait.
Sure.
Wow. All right. Well, I mean, it's come to my attention that this supposed witness that supposedly was tampered with is fucking cuckoo, who was in Parsons and has voices in his head. So that's gonna fall apart in court. It's not even probably gonna make it to court.
Okay, so the events that occurred that caused that was basically he went through Parsons and he was cleared, then gave a statement. If he had made those that statement while and your words being
Bro, what?
cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, I would agree. But
Okay,
So
so
the
like
dude we
if
were
he was
torturing-
released
Hold
from
on.
Parsons and then went straight to the PD and made a statement.
if he was mentally cleared by a physician that is, trained to do that, then yeah, he came down and made that statement after
So he
being
went-
tortured. Yes.
What did he go to Parsons
so
for?
Basically, he was. I don't want to go too much into that, but he was held against his will and basically forced to do a few things.
So if he was so crazy that he even had to get sent to Parsons to begin with after this whole thing, and then as soon as he came out of it, y'all questioned him, how could his recollection of the scenario be any type of...
the recollection is not the events that caused him to go Cocoa for Cuckoo Puffs.
What?
This is a separate incident.
Right, but he's an unreliable witness.
I think if you're cleared by a physician who is supposed to clear people, then I would call him reliable.
I kind of disagree.
He
I
may
think
have been
doctors
normal
are
at
dumb.
that time, but if the events that so-called, happened before he was crazy, then he went crazy, then he was good, and then you guys questioned him, well, obviously his fucking memory could have been fucked up when he was going crazy for that good chunk there.
Yeah, but if I'm sticking by, if you are cleared medically, then make your statement. I will use that. If he had made that statement while, again, maybe a little crazy, yes, I would agree. But that's why.
Well, if he was crazy when the events happened, then
there's no cure for craziness, right?
you
manage your
cleared by a
symptoms.
physician. Again, I'm happy to take this to court as it's going
Well,
to be.
there's no clear. It's like, he's not a danger to himself or others. Doesn't mean he doesn't hear voices. Doesn't mean he's a reliable witness in court.
Well, that's why I'm taking this to court, because if I feel comfortable with that and it falls through, I will take that as a learning experience.
And because you get to, haunt my client in the meantime.
No,
and have your cake and eat it too.
Don't be ridiculous. That's a silly accusation. I'm just
It's
trying
not
to
an
do my
accusation.
job.
It's a fact. It's a statement of fact.
And hence why I'm having a judge look over this. And if they're like, this is bonkers, okay. If it's not, okay. I don't want to send anyone away in a hut charge that if a judge is like, this is stupid, I'm having it reviewed. And if they're like, this is stupid, they will not be held in
so what's
trial,
the
okay?
timeline of this
Why
guy?
didn't you review this in the 2 weeks that he's been a fugitive?
Well, there's a lot going on with the fucking UPD at the moment. That's why.
Okay, but it always boggles my mind that you guys wait until you have people waiting on you to do all your work. It's annoying.
Well, I apologize for that.
So what
And
was
there's actually no excuse for it either.
what was the timeline of this guy?
The timeline?
Yeah, so you said he was kidnapped, tortured or some shit, and then some time passed, and then something else happened, and he went crazy, and then he got better, and then you guys questioned him? This doesn't make sense.
Let me get the dates in order. One moment, okay? Okay, this is Fitzpatrick. This is the judge. Give me a moment. Hey, you outside?
They just don't want to send you up.
Saying he went crazy from
that's
something
fucking
else, and
ish.
why would they wait? I don't understand.
Yeah.
This doesn't make sense.
It doesn't mean they think that just because someone was released from Parsons, it means that they're not
But
crazy.
also, just the timeline doesn't make sense. If the witness tampering happened before he went crazy, but it's not the reason he went crazy, that means he was witness tampered with. Some time passed. Something else happened which made him go crazy, and then for some reason out of nowhere, cops question him about. Right? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And luckily, that's good for us. I can't even imagine what they have to like double check. Like, how is the hut not approved? Like, I'm not wrong about what I said. Like, they should have had all this handled. They had like 2 weeks to do this.
Yeah. He didn't really have an answer for you when you said that.
You've been wanted for a hut charge for like 2 weeks, and they haven't even gotten the hut approved.